Divine forever, here to read the word of good. Second Kings chapter 2. But before we get into this word, let's go into prayer. Oh, la basico con la mama kaya la basa yeseko seko hormosi. Oh, la mama kaya la baba saya mosi kolmo. Ya la baba kaya saya la baba saka la baba. Hala baba yeko mosi seko seko hormo baba. Ya la mama kaya saya la mosi. Yeseko no mosi koko hala baba. Ya la basi seko hormo yisi. Hola mama kai la mosi koko la baba mai kala baba ya kai la mosi ya la mama kai la mosi koko hala baba ya la baba kai la mama sia oh no si ay baba kai la bai la mosi diego o kola mosi kai la baba ya la si ya la mosi oh y con la mama ya kai la mosi Kaya baba kaya la basi oh I kaya la mai kaya la mosi ala baba kaya baba ya. When the Lord was about to take Elijah up to heaven in a whirlwind, Elijah and Elisha were on their way from Gilead. Elijah said to Elisha, stay here. The Lord has sent me to Bethel. But Elisha said, as surely as the Lord lives and you live, I will not leave you. So they went down to Bethel. The company of the prophets at Bethel came out to Elisha and asked, do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today? Yes, I know, Elisha replied. So be quiet. Then Elijah said to him, stay here, Elisha. The Lord has sent me to Jericho. And he replied, as surely as the Lord lives and you live, I will not leave with you. So they went to Jericho. The company of the prophets at Jericho went up to Elisha and asked him, do you know that the Lord is going to take your master from you today? Yes, I know, he replied, so be quiet. Then Elijah said to him, stay here, the Lord has sent me to the Jordan. And he replied, as truly as the Lord lives, and as you live, I will not leave you. So the two of them walked on. 50 men from the company of the prophets went and stood at a distance, facing the place where Elijah and Elisha had stopped at the Jordan. Elijah took his cloak, rolled it up, and struck the water with it. The water divided to the right and to the left, and the two of them crossed over on dry ground. When they had crossed, Elijah said to Elisha, tell me, what can I do for you before I am taken from you? Let me inherit a double portion of your spirit, Elisha replied. You have asked a difficult thing, Elijah said. Yes, if you see me when I am taken from you, it will be yours. Otherwise, it will not. As they were walking along and talking together, suddenly a chariot of fire and horses of fire appeared and separated the two of them. And Elijah went up to heaven in a whirlwind. Elisha saw this and cried out, my father, the chariot of Israel. And Elisha saw him no more. Then took hold of his garment and tore it in two. Elisha then picked up Elijah's coat that had fallen from him and went back and stood on the bank of the Jordan. He took the coat that had fallen from Elijah and struck the water with it. Where now is the Lord, the God of Elijah? He asked. When he struck the water, it divided to the right and to the left, and he crossed over. The company of prophets from Jericho who were watching said, "The spirit of Elijah is resting on Elisha." And they went to meet him and bowed to the ground before him. "Look," they said, "we, your servants, have 50 able men. Let them go and look for your master. Perhaps the Spirit of the Lord has picked him up and set him down on some mountain or in some valley." "No," Elisha replied, "do not send him." But they persisted until he was too embarrassed to refuse. So he said, "Send them." And they sent 50 men who searched for 3 days but did not find him. When they returned to Elisha, who was staying in Jericho, he said to them, "Didn't I tell you not to go?" The people of the city said to Elisha, "Look, our Lord, this town is well situated, as you can see, but the water is bad and the land is unproductive. Bring me a new bowl," he said, "and put salt in it." So they brought it to him. Then he went out to the spring and threw the salt into it, saying, "This is what the Lord said. I have healed this water. Never again will it cause death or make the land unproductive." And the water has remained pure to this day, according to the word Elisha has spoken. From there, Elisha went up to Bethel. As he was walking along the road, some boys came out of the town and they jeered at him. "Get out of here, Baldy!" They said, "Get out of here, Baldy!" He turned around, looked at them, and called down a curse on them in the name of the Lord. Then 2 bears came out of the woods and mauled 42 of the boys. And he went on to Mount Carmel, and from there returned to Samaria. This is the word of God. That's the King chapter.
La hila barakaba.
Fill my cup, Lord. Fill it up.
Ma paradia, eto shakia na pada.